So we tried to do that and none of that was working, and then we were looking into the passport to see if it was feasible to get a passport in such a short time. We're talking about like a day. Hey fam, Sarah here. Welcome back to our channel. I'm trying to decide which luggage to bring, okay? I have this larger suitcase and this medium one because we're about to go on a little mini trip and I want to pack light, but I don't know which one to carry. Over the years, we've traveled with our children. Oh my gosh, sorry, I was blocking you on a hole. It's either you can be in it, but I was blocking you. It looks funny. Over the years, we've traveled with our kids so many times, and we've gone on so many trips, and I've always carried the large suitcase. Let me tell you why. Because I'm one of those packers. I'm an overpacker. I like to pack to make sure that I have extra stuff. I like to make sure that I have extra stuff for, you know, just like in case anything happens. But when I tell you, I am learning that less is more. Less is truly more. All those times when I travel, I find that I will carry so many things and I never end up using all of it. I find it just weighs you down a ton. So I am really in debate right now because I am traveling and I do like to pack my stuff with the kids. And so I know I will need space because we're carrying all of our things in one go. Babe's just only gonna put his, I think, in a bag that he had, a bag that he was traveling when he traveled alone. So it would make it easier. I tend to pack their things in with mine, just in the corner. It's just easier to keep track of. It's less things to carry. The older kids will be responsible for all their luggage. I told them we're not going for too long and we're not going for too far, and we're also probably going to pick up some stuff, so we don't really need to carry too many things, if you get what I mean. So I'm in great debate. This one is just so neat and compact, but my trunk does have sufficient space to carry this one, even though it's not that big. It's not the biggest suitcase ever, but I'm not also going on a plane, so do I really need to carry the big one? You know what? I think I'm ultimately gonna pack first, and then I'm gonna make the decision. Like I was saying though, over the years, I just realized that I don't want to carry too many things. I just find it to be it's just too much. You know, when you pack to go, it's already exhausting, and then we have to remember about unpacking when we get back. These days, I'm trying to simplify my life a little bit, and I'm only gonna really carry the things that I need. I'll show you how I pack when I'm going too. I kind of have a little technique that I use when I'm packing for us to go on a trip. So I bought this giant basket at Costco recently. I didn't know how big it was. It came in a package of 2, so there's a small one, and the small one is like a good size. So upon opening it, I was like, oh shoot, this thing is huge. It would make for like it would be great for like toy storage or different things like that, but I already have a lot of bins, I think, for storage, so I don't need that. I was gonna bring it back. Then I found the perfect use for it, guys. I'm going to be using it as a laundry basket, not for dirty clothes, but for clean clothes. I got something else, not exactly, I didn't exactly get it for it, but I just think it's perfect for it. So helping me again? Oh, jeez. But I don't want to pack this in there. You want to pack it? I'm folding things neatly. Anyways, guys, the trick to my packing is to roll their outfits together. Nothing new. It's been a trick that's been going around for a while, but that's what I do. I kind of just roll them together, and I have Zoe's over here, and I'm still adding to it, of course. Yeah, we're not carrying this. Oh my goodness gracious. We're not carrying that stuff. We just not.
It's flour.
It's no. It's just, okay.
What's pink? It's white, Mom. Fuzzy. What's a fuzzy, Mom?
I'm carrying all the laundry.
I'm good at the fuzzy.
You think it's so funny, huh? I'm not carrying all this laundry with me. No. Okay. Mom. Hey fam, Sarah here. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we're in the car. It's been a very eventful morning. You guys, let's see. I'm gonna turn this down. Yeah, so it's been a very eventful morning. So I tried to vlog last night. I didn't end up showing you guys what I was trying to show you. I tried to vlog a little bit of us packing, but truth be told, behind all that vlogging, there was a lot of like anxiety in the air because I didn't tell you where we were going or what we were doing. So at the last minute, hubby was sent on another business trip, and this time it was for longer. And it just kind of coincided with, you know, back to school season and back to school shopping, and so we decided to kind of tag along. He invited us along, so can y'all see me? I feel like it's so impersonal talking to you with my glasses on because it's just not a thing I do, but it's because I'm tired and not really put together, so that's kind of why I was just avoiding me greeting you like this. But long story short, he invited us along and that was great, but then we realized that the girls' passport expired. Like, their passport expired, and when we realized this, it was already late. Babes told me on Saturday and he's leaving on Monday, which is today. So long story short, we were trying to figure out what are the alternatives, how can we travel, and how could we cross the border, the US border, without dealing with any issues, you know, just like, yeah, we were just trying to figure out how we could get around not having the passport type thing. And long story short, there weren't a lot of options, and the options that were there that we thought we could use, we did further research and realized that it was no longer available. There was something like a kind of an enhanced driver's license, which Michaela and Gabrielle could use, but they would have to go and further and get stuff done to their license, I guess, and get some documents and various things signed. But it didn't work out because in Ontario, that program has been scrapped. In other provinces, this program is still kind of in effect because it was already there before, and it's phasing out. So it's phasing out until like 2025. However, it's been scrapped completely in Ontario where we are. So we tried to do that and none of that was working. And then we were looking into the passport to see if it was feasible to get a passport in such a short time. We're talking about like a day. It just seems like an impossible task, but you're gonna be shocked when I tell you that the impossible happened, okay? We did a little research, we tried to figure it out. We learned that they had like the expedited type passport, but you had to pay like basically another $100. Well, I think you had to pay like $80 or something like that. And the reality of it was they show you on the site that it's only available, your passport could become available between 2 to 9 days, and we're like, that's not gonna work. But I remembered this one woman that I saw on TikTok, and she was sharing her getting the passport in a day, in 24 hours, and that kind of got me. I was like, oh, I remember this. So I looked it up, and then I came across it that there's a possibility that you could go and try to do it and get it in a short period of time, which is what we did. Before I fully even let you know what happened, today was just a chaotic morning. I went to the dentist this morning. I canceled a dentist appointment that was upcoming for one of the girls for tomorrow. We packed, we took passport photos. We did all the things, okay? And it just feels like the day is just never ending. So long story short, we also had to pack up our pets where, you know, our pets are going to different locations. My girlfriend took our rabbit last night. My mother-in-law is gonna take our dogs, and we just had to have everything like fixed and together for her. Well, by the time we left this morning to get to the location of this passport place, like we wanted to go to the one that was further away from the big city, if you know what I mean, because the big city, the waits are going to be way too long. So we went to like a smaller city. That's a trick, guys. If there's something you can do it outside of like major cities and it's available in the small cities. The drive is so much better to just go there and wait, because the wait is generally smaller or shorter. The wait is generally shorter, and you usually get kind of in and out type thing. So we did that. We drove out of town. We drove to go to the location where they were going to expedite the passports, and we were able to get passports in an hour and a half. Like, where are they doing that? An hour and a half. It's been hanging over our heads. It has been so stressful. Yeah, not knowing what was going to happen. Not knowing what was going to happen was just so stressful. We were trying to figure out other arrangements and thinking hubby would have to cross over the border and go on his own and then maybe come back and get us, and just trying to do different things, figure out different things, and it was just very, very stressful. I'm obviously, anything can still be up in the air in terms of how, you know, they are, but I'm so glad we have our main documents, because we have our proof, we have all the things that we need to kind of move forward. He's got his letter from his workplace, we have all the documents that we need, and yeah, so I hope everything goes smoothly now. But I'm just so happy we have our main documents and we don't have to worry about anything else. Without that, we were just gonna be like in a pickle. So that's what's up right now. It's been a chaotic morning when I tell you. So we just stopped. We need to get something for the pets, and we are gonna drop them off, and then we're good to go. Everybody's in here. We got Zoe in here. Well, not everyone. We're all packed up, so it's looking a little chaotic right now. But we're basically getting ready to be really on the journey, as opposed to dropping off the pets. But everything was kind of organized in a manner that it all kind of goes together in the particular order, so it was good. It works out perfectly. I just want to be on the road and cross the border and just get to our hotel before it's really late at night, and then we can, you know, kind of begin our little mini vacation visit to the US. Us crossing, guys. We're trying to cross the border. Is it busy?
It's very busy. You can get the skyline over there.